What's up guys, KDub175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and if we take a look, Team Gengar at a 6 multiplier, and we're way out in front. I thought it was going to be a little bit closer, and it is. It's a little bit more close than the last team event with Team Charizard, especially between Mimikyu and Team Chandelure, but I don't think there's really any way for Team Gengar to lose, though the ×6 multiplier is a little bit disappointing. If you guys were on Team Charizard, we pretty much lived on a 10 multiplier, so, I've been sitting here trying to watch the points, refreshing it, hoping that we get up to at least another 7 multiplier. I should have cashed out when we were at a ×7, but, I was greedy. I thought we had no problem getting to a 10 multiplier once everybody started playing, but now it looks like we're running the risk of dropping out of a 6 multiplier into the 5. So, I think I'm just going to cash out. Now we're at a 6 multiplier, but I wanted to take a look at the points. The points are still really confusing. They don't make it clear. They don't really make it clear how it works, how the enhancers work. So I want to take a little bit of a closer look because I don't think I really addressed it or made things as clear, and I'm still not 100% sure at this point, but I wanted to take a little bit of a closer look. I have boosters ready to go, so we can do a little bit of testing and see what exactly we're going to get from these boosters. I have some that have been enhanced for a really long time, and then I'm going to enhance one right now and see, what we get out of it. Now, the points are random, so you're not always going to get the same amount of points, even though you may have 2 rainbow boosters, and you open one, and you get, 300 points, and then you open another one, and you get 200 points, even though you're on a ×6 multiplier. So, the points are random, and they say that the enhancers, when you add them, the points that you get from them that add to the team powers multiplier only last for 2 hours. But I have a feeling that the points that you get from adding the enhancer is going to come into a little bit more play than just adding to your team points. So we will get into that a little bit later. But, it looks like we're running the risk of dropping out of the ×6 multiplier. So I'm going to help add to the team multiplier. We're going to take a look and see what we get from this booster. It's been enhanced for well over 2 hours. Probably closer to 12 hours. So let's open it, see if we can get an EX, see how many points we get. But hey, we get an EX. Let's go. Oh, maybe it's an EX cube. No, we get a Moltres. Nice. That's a good pull. That's a good pull, actually, because I don't have any chain levels on my Moltres. How many points? 60? 60 points from a rainbow. Yeah, that was pretty disappointing. So let's take a look at that. Okay, I just added an enhancer. I got 2 points. So let's take a look. Let's open this one up on the one that I just added the enhancer to. And I know the points are random, but 60 points, that's insane. Okay, just a rare. Reuniqueless. Okay, I only had 1, but they're pretty much trash. Okay, rare metal. 240 points. Okay, so way more points on the booster. Same multiplier, but I just added the enhancer. I got 2 points, the green 2. So let's open this one now. This one has been enhanced for well over 2 hours. Not as long as the other one. Okay, not an EX. We get the Weavile chain. How many points are we going to get? 300? Okay, that's really good. And that's more points than the booster that I just added the enhancer on. So are you guys confused? I don't blame you because, it's confusing. But I think I have some answers for you guys. I think it really, those green points that you get from adding the enhancers, I think mean a lot more. So that 60 points really hurt me. I'm at 980 points. It's still pretty good for showing 0 duels, 0 wins, but could have had a lot more. Okay, so if you guys take a look at this photo, okay, this is a screenshot from when I added an enhancer. I got +5. So if you guys see that green number, +5, adding to the ×6 multiplier. So let's just read this. Booster enhancer effects. You will get more team points, and when your team power is added in, your bonus may trigger. Now, I don't know. Normally what this tells me is that when you add an enhancer, and you're opening boosters, you're getting the multiplier bonus, and you're adding to the team multiplier, right? You're adding points to try to get that multiplier up. But as long as the booster is enhanced, you're getting the multiplier, your current multiplier, right? So you use an enhancer, you add the points in, right? By using the enhancer to help up the multiplier, opening that box, the points you get are giving you the achievement rewards, but it's also increasing the multiplier. I mean, that's what it seems like, right? But I don't think it really works like that. I think that green number is your individual point. I think whenever you use an enhancer, you're going to get this green number that's random, okay? So you could get +2, you could get +3 or +5 in this situation, okay? So I think that works with the multiplier somehow. Whatever the mathematical equation is, I have no idea how it works because we don't even know what the base points are. It just says team points +1 plus bonus. So somehow that +5 is working with that ×6 multiplier, and you have 2 hours to benefit from that. So if you use, like if you guys notice when I opened that burst booster, I only got 60 points because I had not placed an enhancer for hours and hours, probably well over, 8 hours, 8 hours. But I added an enhancer, I got +2 points. I got 240 points from that booster that I just added the enhancer on, but then I got 300 points from the other booster that had been enhanced for, 6 to 8 hours. And I only got 60 on the first one, but if you guys notice, I didn't add any enhancer at that point. So this leads me to believe that these green points are your individual random points that work with the multiplier and giving you how many points you're going to get out of your booster. So it seems like they may stack as well. So my recommendation is you get as many boosters as you can unlocked, at least 2 of them, because then you can have 1 counting down, you have 2 that are unlocked ready to go. And put the enhancer, like when you see the multiplier, if it's at a ×6, put the enhancers on them and then open them immediately. Okay, so let's take a look at this because, if you guys noticed, I only got 60 points from that booster, right? So had I placed that enhancer down first, I think I would have got a lot more than 60 points. Like, I know the points are random, but from 60 to 240 or 300, like, that's a huge gap. Like, it only makes sense that I got no multiplier bonus from that, even though I had used an enhancer. So if we read this, the amount of team power that is added when you use booster enhancers is random, okay? So that's like the +2 or the +5 that you see, that green number. Team power stays in effect for 2 hours. Okay, well that makes sense. You think when you use an enhancer, it's adding to your multiplier, right? You want to get that multiplier high. And that's only going to last for 2 hours, which makes sense because if it lasted forever, then everybody would be at a 10 multiplier, okay? So that keeps people playing, grinding matches, using enhancers, trying to get that multiplier up so you can get more points and get those achievement rewards. So after 2 hours, the added amount of team power will disappear. So like everything I just said, like that makes sense, right? But I don't think that's how it works. I think whenever you use that enhancer, those random points that you get, that green point, somehow it works with the multiplier, right? Well, those green points are going to last for 2 hours. So when you use the enhancer, like you need to open a booster within those 2 hours to benefit from those points. Otherwise, it's a completely wasted enhancer, right? And you can't put a new enhancer on it. Like if that's the way it really works, which I think it is, then the enhancer should just disappear and it should be a wasted enhancer. But it makes you feel like, okay, I'm adding to the team points and it's enhanced, whatever the multiplier is, and that's what I get when I open it. But that's not really how it works. So if you look, collect team points and receive rewards. Rewards are obtained depending on how many team points each player has individually collected. So this is kind of like the message that says it all and kind of backs up what I'm saying. Like those random points, those green points that you get from whenever you use an enhancer, we know they only last for 2 hours, and this is pretty much telling us that the team points, the rewards that you receive, are dependent on how many individual points you have at that time, which only lasts for 2 hours. So, like I said, had I used that enhancer on that last booster and then opened all 3, there's no way I would have just got 60 points. Like, I would have probably got somewhere around 240 to 300. So, basically, that first booster that I got 60 points, I got no multiplier bonus. The last 2 that I got, I benefited from that +2 points that I got for applying that last enhancer. So if I would have applied all 3 enhancers at once, I may have got +2, +5, +3 and got a lot more. So it's like they make it out to seem like those team points that you're getting from using the enhancers last for 2 hours and increasing your multiplier, when really those individual points work with the multiplier and only last for 2 hours. So get as many boosters as you can unlocked, use the enhancers then, and open them all at once to get the most points. Because like I really feel like those points stack up, and if you use an enhancer and you don't open that booster within that 2 hours, then you're just wasting the enhancer, and I don't think you're going to get any multiplier bonus. Like, I think you have to use that enhancer within the 2 hours, and then the points that you get randomly from that work with the multiplier and giving you the amount of points, the Pikachu points that you see here, from that booster. So, I hope this video was helpful. It is pretty confusing. I think I have it right. If I'm wrong, leave it in the comments and correct me if you understand it better. But I hope this was helpful. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. Leave a like if this did help you out. Follow me on Twitter. You can hit me up there, tag me in some screenshots, whatever you guys want. But until the next one, later guys.